Hey everybody, it's Chris Lote here. In this screencast, I'm going to share with you how you can better set up your discussions in a little more organized way. As you can see, the discussions are listed in chronological order, even though you could have categories for the different topics or the different questions. The main discussion board is listed just chronologically. So one thing you can do is better organize things and provide direct links to these categories. So first of all, for categories, I'm going to click on the categories button over on the side, and if I go down here, we can create categories. If I click on that, this is where you can create the different categories for your discussion topics. So if you had an inquiry project happening or some lit circles, or you could even list out the different lit circle novels that are being discussed. So you can create any kinds of topics. So here you click on new item for any of the new categories that you want to have in your discussion list. And if you need to edit them, you can go click on that. So this is how I made these two topics, inquiry and lit circles. Now I'm going to go back to the home page or the main page. So when I click on discussion, it just goes to the big long laundry list of discussion topics. But there's a couple things I might want to just go to the categories page. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to play around with these top tab bar links. So first of all, I need to, go and I'm going to click on the categories link here. So one thing I might want to do is when the kids click on the discussion link, they go straight to this categories page. So I'm going to click on that link. I'm going to copy it. And now I have that information on my clipboard. So I'm going to go back to the home page. And you have to go back to the home page for the next series of steps. So we're going to play around with these links on that tab bar. And to do that, you have to go over to Settings and click on Site Contents. And then click on Site Settings. Over here, you can see lots of options. We're going to go to Navigation. And in Navigation, I'm going to scroll down, and you can see that here are all of the links in that top tab bar. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to click once on discussion. This is the existing discussion link. I want to hide that one. So now it'll disappear. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to click on Add a Link, and I'm going to name it Discussion. But instead of going to that laundry list page, I'm going to have it go to the categories page and click OK. Now this is going to end up at the end of the list. If I wanted to, I could click on it once and I could move it up. So if I wanted to go maybe to be the first, let's keep going up here. So now I'm right up at the top. So this means it's going to go right after the home button in that bar. And when you do any changes, of course, you have to say OK. You have to click a button to confirm a change. In this case, it's the OK button. So now you can see I have the discussion has moved over in the tab bar, and when I click on it, it goes to these two categories. So that is one option. Another option is that we can create a drop-down menu. So when a student hovers over the discussion, they will see the option to go directly to the inquiry or to the lit circle. This might be preferable to better organize your site. So how do we do that? Well, first of all, what I want to do is I'm going to go to the lit circles page. I'm going to copy that link, and then I have to go back to my home page. Now I'm going to go and I'm going to play around with these menus again. So I go back to Settings, Site Contents, Site Settings, Navigation. All right, so now I'm going to delete this. Maybe I don't want to go to the category, so I'm just going to delete that link. And then I am going to create a heading. So when you add a heading, this is the heading for the drop-down menu. So I'm going to click on Add Heading, and I'm going to call it Discussion. And that's all I need to do. I'm not going to add a link at all. So just add the discussion. I'm going to maybe move it up. I'm going to put it beside portfolios. Now, the next thing I need to do, while this is highlighted, now I want to add a link. And this was Lit Circle. I copied the Lit Circles link, and then I'm going to paste it in there and say, okay. So now that I have the Lit Circles in there, I want to add another link, which would be my discussion page for inquiry. And I have been there recently, so let's just go to the categories page, and I'm going to click on inquiry. So here's the inquiry discussion page. I'm going to copy that link. And now when I go back into this panel, again, discussion is highlighted once. I click on link, add a link. This is inquiry. I paste my link to that page, hit OK. And now I have two topics nested under the discussion link in the top tab bar. I click OK. And now, if I hover over discussion, I can go to the Lit Circles page or inquiry page. So there you go. You can categorize the discussions and provide these direct links to those specific categories of topics. Hope this helps you with organizing your class site. Have a good day.